Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We'll see the Miami Heat defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. And, of course, this is the first they're seeing of Dallas. They controlled everything in both games last year, going 2-0. Now, here's Nash. Good for the basket, starting off. One for one with that shot. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now, Booker. Gobert in the corner. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
And here's Nash. Outside Hero. Nash outside. Outside Hero. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Here's Butler. And count it from 19 feet away.
Seems to me like Butler is just always in rhythm and under control. His next shot is never far away.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Heinrich outside. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Hero, no good. Now the Mavericks with it. Here's Booker. Pass to McDaniels. Heinrich with it. Defended by Nash. To the inside. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with Miami's head coach. I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Miami with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Nash. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nash has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you got to like how creative Nash is driving inside. A quick-footed guard who just kind of slices through the D and picks his spots.
Gobert with it. 8 points for him. Gobert the screen. Here's Booker. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Now here's Nash. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Maverick substitution. Number 44, Andrea Bargnani.
The Mavericks leading. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now, here's Burks. Still yet to score. .41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Butler attacking. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Man, what strength from Butler. Refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and one.
There's 37 seconds left in the first. Now here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
Pass to Adebayo. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Nash. From the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Booker. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking.
14.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Clock is at 3. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat trailed by 3. Nash outside. Lays it up off the glass. Nash has got 6.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Hinrich outside. Here's Beal. Good, and Hinrich gets the assist. Beal's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Mavs.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Nash outside. Butler with the bucket down low. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches, and we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway, but we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Inside. Oh! Booker with the bounce.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group. Razor-sharp focus there from Rozier earned him that trip to the line.
That's good from Rozier. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Adebayo high post. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so Booker will bring it up for Dallas. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. And Rozier, here we go.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's DiVincenzo. And Adebayo sends it back. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now Booker. He's got 8. Pass to Gobert. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Rozier into the lane. Count it. Good. Rozier's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Dallas again missing. Richardson gets a wide-open look. A big-time effort for Terry Rozier, providing a lot of energy for Miami. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Mavericks head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. Now it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Shots good by Gafford.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Love outside. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. And the Heat lead by 1.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
Outside, Beal. Out the basket.
People thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Down low. Dallas moving it around. Gafford inside. And Gafford throws it down. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Butler, no good. The Mavericks leading. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Beal. And here is DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. For 3, Heinrich sinks the triple. Heinrich's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
First team foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball. To the middle. Here's Hero. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Mavericks making a change here. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Gobert, the screen. Heinrich outside. Booker outside. Devin Booker attacking. Gobert. It's hauled in by the Heat.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
The Heat have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
The drive by Booker to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat with the lead. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. The big dunk at the end of the break.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
Booker outside. Going inside. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
The Heat have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Mavericks making a switch here. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at punting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And Nash, here we go. It's rebounded by Bargnani. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Outside for Beal. Pass to Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Rozier. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Butler. Screen by Jones. Pass to Adebayo. Gafford with the steal. Here's Beal. Gafford inside. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Mavericks lead by 1.
40. The Mavericks, 41.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Miami trailing. Nash outside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Pass to DiVincenzo. His 3-pointers off the mark. Miami with the ball. It's Nash with the drive. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And there's the call on Jones.
Eddie Jones.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Booker outside. Down low. Nice move. Gobert. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
That's about all you can do if you're the defense. I mean, Gobert's solid at making tough shots.
Nash outside. Out to the wing. And here's Adebayo outside. The Mavericks trailing. Booker in the corner. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I know Rudy's team is loving this, seeing him in full attack mode offensively. A sight to behold.
On the wing, Jones. Past the buck. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. He was all alone on that one. And the Heat lead by 2.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Harrell doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Booker outside with the shot. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Booker's got it all tied up now for down.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And so here is Miami. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
And, you know, when DiVincenzo keeps his hands moving on defense, he's really effective. Great work there.
Back to Heinrich. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Booker. Here's Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Butler, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Booker, no good. The Heat trailed by 3. Nash outside. Adebayo with the elbow. Pass to Hero. Nash outside. Now Adebayo. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Booker outside. Nick Daniels with the ball. Back to Booker. Pass to Gobert. And here's Booker. Now here's Gobert. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nash right side. To the right side. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Booker looking around. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Steve Nash. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And here are the Heat now. Outside Butler. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
They're having a problem dealing with Kevin Love.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Pass to Rozier. Works for three. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Here we go. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. Beautiful South Florida is the setting tonight as the state's fiercest rivalry resumes between the Miami Heat and the Orlando Magic. They lost at Golden State in their last game. Now, here's Isaac. Some solid defense from Butler. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
You did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Adebayo the screen, and it's Nash in the corner. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Jordan drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Outside, Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
Down low, and stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Orlando now. It's a 5-point game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Jordan looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Great D that time from Adebayo. Outside Butler. Nash outside. Here he goes. And yes, it's good. Nash has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot. But he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great hit.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Magic trail by 9. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter to end the run. And it's Carter missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's Nash with the drive. Over in the corner, Hero. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the shot is good. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
Good read from the big man, Carter Jr. That kind of unselfishness goes a long way.
Pass to Adebayo. And a miss there on the triple. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. And it's Carter missing. The Heat leading by 7. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
To the inside. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Nash with no one around. The three-pointer no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. They trail by 7. And the layup is good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Butler. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Butler's got 6.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Nash drives in. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Adebayo the screen. Floats it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam. So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better, bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. BA, thanks. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That Consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Jordan. Here's Anthony. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the defense just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Orlando making a change here. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Let's go, fans. Give it up for your Heat.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Hero. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Suggs. Carter with the screen. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, and that's where Carter wants the ball. Foul line down.
Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr., a tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the 3. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
There's a good screen. Elbow shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Nash has got his 3rd basket of the night.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Inside, Wagner. Good on the shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Nash outside. Pass to Butler. Right side Hero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The kick outside to Butler. It's a pick by Love. Clock at 4. And it's Butler missing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Harris from the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Wagner. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Wagner's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's always got a nose for the ball. Franz Wagner capitalizing on good position.
And Love has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. And stolen by Butler. He got it up. That shot misses. And we finished one half of basketball. Miami ahead, up by 9. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And here are the Heat now. Adebayo the screen. Loads it up for Adebayo. Kicks it out to Richardson. Pass to Nash. Now here's Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. Just 3 to shoot. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
Over his career, Butler's maybe been a little erratic from distance, but he always takes them with confidence.
Here's Jordan. Great D that time from Adebayo. Miami leading by 12. And Stan, it seems like time and again, the Heat uncover those hidden gems, turning unknowns into big contributors.
That's one of the things they do best, Kevin. The list of names like that is long, but look no further than Udonis Haslem, whose jersey they retired last season. Their hard work culture seems to breed those kind of success stories.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Nash. Off target at the rim. The Magic trailed by 12. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Pass to Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So both teams making some changes here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside, Jordan. Miami grabs the miss. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for them. There's Hero with the three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for. Well, at just under 7 feet, Wagner can be very effective on the glass, which is especially helpful on offense.
Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Jordan. It's stolen by Jones. And it's the Heat on the break. Outside, Hero. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Magic substitution. Number 14, Gary Harris.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Hero with it. Now Anthony defending. And Jones with the stuff.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Caldwell Pope. There's the pick. Wagner on the wing. Love grabs the board.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back. That's
a pick by Love. There's the three. No good. Shot missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And it's Wagner missing. Shot the game clock separated by 5. Pass to Jones. And a wide open look for Hero. No good on the triple. The Magic trailed by 12. Wagner outside. Back to Anthony. That shot, no good. Good D from Love. Jones, no one around him. And so it's the Miami Heat enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a...
The Magic, 24. Here we go.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Orlando now. A 12-point game. Outside, Jordan. To the middle. Here's Banchero.
That's great anticipation by Bam. He sees the game so well, doesn't he?
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Carter looking around. Back to Caldwell Pope. Suggs in the corner. Clock at 6. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, staying committed inside. Suggs takes the contact but gets it to go.
Nash with it. And it's Carter picking him up. Beyond the arc. Steve Nash, and that's good. And the Heat lead by 15.
The Heat is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. That 3 off the mark. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. One-on-one here. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, credit Caldwell Pope, an adept defender. Knows when he should look to take chances on that end and turns it into transition points.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter, that's good.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Throws it up high. And Adebayo throws it down.
And Nash is an incredible passer. Seems like he has eyes in the back of his head sometimes. One of the best.
To the paint. Back to Jordan. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Assisted by.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Butler. Over Banchero. And there's another one for the Heat.
Yeah, Butler's getting whatever he wants right now. He knows how to dissect the defense as well as anyone.
To the middle. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Butler gets a step. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Nash with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Over in the corner, Hero. Back to Jones. There's Nash with the three. Banchero grabs the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Miami.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steve Nash.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Isaac outside. Back to Banchero. It's stolen by Adebayo. Out to the wing. Nash outside. It's deflected. Isaac with the steal. Here's Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.